Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina, Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your August full moon reading. Full moon in Aquarius, called the Sturgeon Moon, is the last super moon of the year. So the influence of this particular full moon is going to impact us for most of August. The energy began in the end of July with the Lionsgate portal opening up, and really speaks to the tremendous alignment with which we are experiencing our purpose, and is focusing very much on the qualities of flexibility, adaptability, mutability, which are qualities that have allowed the sturgeon, one of the oldest species on the planet, to survive and thrive for millennia. This full moon is going to be very impactful in your first house for those of you with Aquarius rising, and that focuses on your perspective, your focus, your attention, where you are bringing an attitude to all activities in your life. I also want to thank all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing, donating, and commenting to me. It is greatly appreciated, and I couldn't be here without your support. So thank you for that. Let's get started, Aquarius, with an overall energy for this is formally the second half of August, but I would say the influence of this reading will be felt for most of August. And we have the Two of Cups. Aquarius, this is so incredibly beautiful. This is indicating a soul marriage within you, within your spirit. This is you joining, relating, communicating, and choosing yourself, having grown the relationship between who you are now and who you recognize your higher self, your higher potential, your best self to be. This is you recognizing this deep connection, this ancestral connection to your experience as an individual with a particular purpose in this lifetime. This deep connection, this deep trust and respect for who you are potentially has been renewed and reinvigorated with your willingness to do the hard work to actually heal those parts of you that have not been compassionate. You have not been compassionate with. So this is not only choosing yourself as the basis for all relationships, but it's also the ability to be compassionate, forgiving, and supportive of who you are, your values, your needs, your talents, your gifts, so that you are joining in communication with another equal, someone who understands your journey and has been traveling on a parallel journey, or you've been traveling on a journey together. This is your opportunity to connect deeply in partnership. In your present, we have the Ace of Wands. I love the colors in the Ace of Wands in this deck, the Healing Light deck, which is based on the Celtic idea about the power of dusk and dawn as thinning the veil between all the various and variety of worlds and universes that we can experience during those times. But it's also focusing on the mandorla, or this overlapping of circles that creates a portal of divine healing and focuses on the divine feminine. So this is you receiving, and this is the focus of this energy at this time, and it really couples beautifully with the Two of Cups, because part of this reinvigoration, this rebirth of your connection to yourself and deepening that relationship and respect for your higher potential You are also focusing on receiving rather than giving, rather than caretaking, rather than directing, rather than leading. You are allowing yourself to you're recognizing an opportunity to receive, to allow the flow of abundance, creativity, enterprise, new activities, new ways of doing things to come into your vehicle, come into your life so that you can receive the rewards of this relationship, this deepening of your commitment to yourself, deepening connection. So new opportunities for growth are present throughout this month. In your past, we have the devil. And this is entirely appropriate as being those conditions that have led up to this beautiful opening and experience of connection that you're having. So you have evaluated your successes, your relationship with others based on your ability to fulfill those expectations from others. So, as most of us, you were given a set of rules and ways in which you were expected to be in community, be that as part of your family, as part of the work that you do, where you understood that performing according to the dictates of others was what would create your own success. And instead, what you found, of course, is that you were working on behalf of others, responsible for others, and receiving very little or if none of the rewards of your efforts. So that your success by others was evaluated by how well you were able to provide for others rather than for you obtaining something that you desired, that you wanted, benefiting from the achievement of something. That has changed in this ability to connect more deeply with who you are. You're letting go of bonds, obligations that don't serve you, recognizing that when you complied in the past, you were not meeting your needs. And this is a whole new experience of rejecting the terms of that engagement, recognizing that it is never ideal for you to be meeting the needs of others without privileging your own needs. In the future, we have the Two of Pentacles. So you are deeply connecting with not only your emotions, your needs, your desires, but you're connecting with the benefits of those desires, what these connections can lead to, the ways in which you are looking at your past and looking at your future. You're juggling these two opportunities now. So you are in the period of a tremendous change, a tremendous release, a tremendous opening out of the world so that the way things have been done in the past is something that you are juggling with new vision of the possibilities, the material possibilities of this connection, of this release, of this greater compassion and forgiveness for yourself. I'm going to clarify the Two of Pentacles with the Star card and the Eight of Wands. Of all signs, Aquarius, you are the most potentially motivated by a vision of collective healing, a vision of an upliftment throughout the world, throughout the globe, a dignification of dignifying the resources that are part of our environment and that contribute to our comfort, our joy, and our faith in who we are and what we can do. Your faith in being able to tackle a higher vision of collectivity is being motivated right now and moving swiftly. Many blessings are you receiving, excuse me, as a result of this greater compassion, this greater forgiveness that you are recognizing is part of the flow of your experience at this time. This is not a time of idleness. This is a time when you will be working with others to impact large areas of your own activity and the activity of your organization, your collective, your humanity. And this is a time when success is rapid because you have invested into the faith, the potential, the capacity of who you are. And in doing so, you recognize that you, along with others, and others that you are connecting with visibly or invisibly, to that same faith and belief, that same hope that humanity, that your organization, that your team, your family can elevate our experience on the planet. I'm going to pull a botanical inspiration, or a hummingbird oracle rather, because the lightness of this reading seems so precious to me. And I pulled torpor. Rest your weary wings and replenish your energy for the flight ahead. This is interesting, and I am definitely recognizing that these experiences are internal. This is an internal revelation that you are experiencing that impacts deeply on who you are, your capacity, and your compassion for where you are and what you have been able to achieve. Moreover, the faith and capacity is overwhelming. So I'm going to leave it here, Aquarius. I'm going to thank you for your time, and until next time, Namaste.